Chilly start this morning, but we have even cooler air set to roll in a little bit later on tonight. Thanks to a cold front that brought us some rain showers through the afternoon and especially in the evening and last night. This morning, Lexington, as I drove in to work, was already dry, but eastern Kentucky still had to deal with some of that rain. Now we're dealing with that November chill, which is going to be sticking around at least through today and part of tomorrow. We have a frost advisory, freeze watch. We'll get to that in just a second. And then after that, Sunday, we start to warm back up into the upper 60s. So a really nice weekend if you can endure a little bit of this frost that's headed our direction. High temperatures further to the north today are in the low 50s for us here in Kentucky. High temperatures are in the upper 50s. That's the coolest we've been since May of this year. So it's been several months and we're just getting it started. Of course, we know that winter is around the corner, so we're going to have more of these kinds of frost advisories and freeze watches. So I want to break down exactly what these mean. Frost advisory, that's going to be for Lexington. That includes Danville and further over to the west like Owensboro as well as Bowling Green. That will go into effect at 2 a.m. and last until 9 a.m. on Saturday. And that's because temperatures are going to get down closer to freezing, probably between the low in the mid 30s. Then over in eastern Kentucky, which includes all of our eastern counties, and also includes Rockcastle, Pulaski, and Wayne County, and that will be until that will go into effect at 2 a.m. and last until 10 a.m. tomorrow. And that is because once you get over into the mountainous regions, you've got more of those valleys. Temperatures tend to become a little bit cooler in the valley. So that means they could get down into the upper 20s coming up tonight. So that's why it's a little bit more so than a frost advisory. They've put into effect a freeze watch for eastern Kentucky. And both of these will be expiring tomorrow morning. After that, we'll start to warm up. And so we probably won't have to deal with any more of those frost advisories at least for another week. You'll see what I'm talking about in just a second. Future track shows dry conditions for the rest of our Friday. We're looking great. We'll stay nice and dry. High pressure remains in control of the forecast throughout our Saturday. Few extra clouds may start to trickle in by Saturday evening up in Ohio, northern Kentucky. And we're watching as another cold front will begin to make its way into the Ohio Valley. Look what happens here. A little bit of snowflake activity starts to mix in further to the north. We're not going to have to worry about any of that, but we could see a stray shower moving into Sunday evening and Sunday night, and then preparation for next week as well. Future track shows our temperatures dropping off into the 30s, low 40s, and the mid 30s for most of us overnight. Then we wake up and head on into the 60s coming up tomorrow. So if you can make it past the frost tomorrow morning, then we've got some good weather. Also, terrific weekend if you want to take a look at those colors. Eastern Kentucky is nearing peak, if not already reaching peak. So this may be your weekend to do it, especially since we have a lot of sunshine and we'll stay dry. Highs tomorrow, 62 degrees. Remember to cover those tender plants or bring those inside tonight for that frost advisory and freeze watch. 68 degrees on Sunday, and then after that, well, we're right back into the 70s next week with a couple of shower chances. 73 on Tuesday, 76 degrees on Thursday.